On an annual basis, you and I witness millions of people walking towards Karbala, whether it is during Ashura or the commemoration of Arbaeen. I remember witnessing on many occasions women who carry their children, elderly, the disabled, those who are walking slowly, individuals who use crutches, all kinds of different people from China, from Thailand, from Ghana and other African countries. They walk for days and sometimes weeks. Their destination is one. Their chant is Labbaik Ya Hussein. Likewise, I recall that a few years ago, I was privileged to take my young son, Hadi, who was 6 years of age, to the walk to Karbala. When he was asked whether he wanted to be on a stroller because he was young, he was inspired by the many children who were walking. He looked at me and says, "Father, I want to walk to Abu Abdullah al-Hussein." This 80-kilometer walk is truly inspirational. Hence we find that one Western reporter came forward once and recognized there was an elderly lady walking with a 3 or 4-year-old young boy from the Iraqi city of Basra to Karbala, few hundred kilometers. He came towards her and through a translator asked her, "Why is it that you're walking and what is it that you're doing?" She responded by saying that my son and his wife, a few days ago, they left towards the holy city of Karbala. When they were resting in separate tents, a man came and detonated and blew himself, and both have become martyrs. Today I have come with their son to walk to the same destination, to send a clear message and a powerful signal to the enemies that you can never stop the love of Hussein in our hearts. Yes. The idea that emerges is what? That you and I have seen clips such as one that was widely viewed in Pakistan, where mu'mineen have sat to remember and to mourn the tragedy of Karbala, and all of a sudden there is an explosion that is heard and felt right next door. And what happens to them? Nothing except that they chant Labbaik Ya Hussein, isn't it? Therefore you find these instances and more when it comes to the mentioning of this beautiful sentence. Today there was a soccer or football match in Tehran in Iran. 100,000 Shias came to watch Iran play Korean Republic. Yes, they were not able to change the date due to its falling the eve of Ashura. But there was what? A majlis, a ma'tam held there before the soccer match, whereby people remembered the name of Abu Abdullah and they were crying Ya Hussein, and there was a huge banner passed between the supporters that stated what? Labbaik Ya Hussein, right? Likewise, today we received the news confirmation from the brothers who are there and the pictures that we have been receiving that in London, for example, this evening, a few hours ago in Al-Khou'i Islamic Center, the famous Hollywood actor, yes, Morgan Freeman attended the majlis of Abu Abdullah. Yes, this and more highlights what? Highlights the significance and the importance of the remembrance of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein through this statement and more. But this did not start only a few years ago, but rather for nearly 1400 years from that day, from that day in which the young boy stood on the day of Ashura. He approached the grandson of the Holy Prophet. He said to him, "Give me permission to fight because my father has attained martyrdom. My father is gone and has not come back." Imam alayhi salam looks at him and says, "You are too young. You need to look after your mother." He says to Imam, "Oh Imam, my mother is the one who has encouraged me. Grant me permission to go and fight." Therefore when he goes, he says, "Amiri Husaynun wa ni'mal amir." My master is Hussein, and what a great master. It is a source of pleasure and happiness for me to sacrifice my life for my master Hussein. And indeed, this path of sacrifice and commitment did not indeed start yesterday or a few years ago. You find that, for example, Al-Mutawakkil al-Abbasi, this wretched ruler, he would ban the visitation of Karbala. He would say that anyone who would come to Karbala, their wealth would be usurped from them. People still came. Then he said, whoever comes to Karbala for ziyarah, their right hand will be amputated. Narrations tell us that one lady went when she was stopped at the entrance of Karbala and said, if you continue, we will sever your right arm. She said, take it. Yes, her right arm was severed. The next year, it was said that whomsoever visits, their left arm would be severed. And people came and gave their left arms. That's why there was a slogan that was continuously mentioned, لو قطعوا أرجلنا واليدين. If they sever our feet and our arms, نأتيك زحفا سيدي يا حسين. We will come to you crawling, O our master Hussein. Such commitment and unwavering what? Unwavering loyalty.